Hey, this is Georgie. Welcome to Georgie's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today? Everyone's doing well. Having a good week. Whatever's going on with your life, hope things doing well and all that fun stuff. So today we're gonna do a little different because I finished all my little videos on those all the year stuff, and I figured I'd do this. Just for this video because it's fall. Autumn has begun, and it sure feels like autumn. This whole week was just like cold and rainy and crappy. So it felt like fall, like pretty really in the 50s in the morning, and it was like in the 60s, but really damp, cold. Felt like the fall. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna do a little seasonal kind of album. As you see by the title, it's All the Leaves Are Brown. I called it Falloween because I'm going to talk about some albums that always remind me of the fall. You know, maybe you might not remind you of the fall, but remind me of the fall. I come here and listen to that stuff during the fall. And just maybe the album covers remind me of it, or maybe some certain songs on it, or just the theme. Because there's going to be some Halloween themes. I did do a Halloween video last year. You can try to look for that one in my all my videos there. Because I haven't learned how to do the playlist thing and put that in there. I have to do that too. So if you have to search it towards, it was last year if you want to see it. But something like a Halloween theme with these too. But some are just fall stuff. And so I picked 10 albums for this. And just reminds me of the fall. But I play them during the fall. Just remind me of it. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. Something a little different. So anyway, we'll go on with the albums. I don't think too much about them because, we'll start off with the ones that, the first one, which is not a metal album. But it always reminds me of the fall. And that is 1964, this album. And it's Beatles for Sale. And you can see why they're all in their coats. It still feels like it's fall there. And the inside cover definitely looks like fall. See by the all the leaves and stuff. So that always reminds me of the fall. And we'll go through the tracks. Just not a couple of tracks that are just, highlights of the album for me. And it's No Reply and I'm a Loser. Babies in Black. Mr. Moonlight. 8 days a week, the hit for them. And Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, Carl Perkins song. I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. Yeah, so this one, I don't know why. Just the way it looks reminds me of the autumn, fall time of year. So there's the only one I hear on here that's not like a hard rock metal album kind of thing. Like I said, it's not ranking or nothing. It's just albums that remind me of stuff. And this one definitely does too. Has a fall feel. This one's from 1971, and it's Led Zeppelin 4. Four Sticks guy there. Always reminds me of that cover. Always reminds me of the fall. Just kind of got that feel to it. Of course, the songs are Black Dog, Rock and Roll, Stairway to Heaven. But Four Sticks, maybe a deep track for this one, Misty Mountain Hop, and When the Levee Breaks. Great stuff. So yeah, this one, another one reminds me of the autumn time of year. I don't know why, but it does. This one kind of goes into the category of just when I always listen to this band, and the way they look is kind of Halloween-like. But I put it on here, and it's what I always start off with. I would get into the band. I always get into bands, and I listen to them, like all their discography, and I listen to them and stuff that's kind of like it. So I get to listen to all of my stuff. That way I don't listen to the same thing over and over and over again every day. So I always listen to different things. So I get all my albums in. But this one, I always start off listening to this band. It's the first time I always grab to start when I went into the mood to listen to this band. And it's Kiss Killers. Great compilation. It came out in like 81, 82. You can see they're still in their elder outfits in this photo. I love that photo. Eric Carr and Ace Frehley. This one has the 4 compilations. Just their old tracks from the 70s, like Cold Gin, Love Gun, Shout Out Loud, and I Was Made for Loving You, Rock and Roll, all those. But they also have the 4 newer tracks in here. I'm a Legend Tonight, Down on Your Knees, Partners in Crime, and Nowhere to Run. Nowhere to Run is a great song. And yeah, also all those songs, all the new ones, all by Paul Stanley only. So yeah, I don't know why. It just reminds me of the fall. You probably think, why is it reminds? But it just reminds me of the fall, So I thought it was that's why I was thinking of that when I had this album on. So it's all that's in your mind, what you think of, and all the stuff that you go through. All right, so the next one here is from 1990. Sorry, and I think it's because I got into the band at this time of year, and this one. I don't know, it just reminds me of the fall. Even though it looks like the fall, but this album always reminds me. I know I got this one of the first albums I got by the band, and it's Black Sabbath's Tear. They just talked about this on Lair of the Alchemist with John, and I can't remember his name. But they just talked the whole album on this Larry the Alchemist, and talk about the album in depth and everything. So, but it's a really good album with the Tony Martin era, with Tony Martin, Tony Iommi, Cozy Howell, Neil Murray, Jeff Nichols on the keyboards. And standout tracks for this one is Anno Monday, The Lawmaker, Sabbath Stones are great. And I love Heaven in Black. They didn't like the song on the show there, but they did it. But I love it. I like the cover. Let me take this out of the thing here. I always get stuck when I do this. But yeah, I love the album cover. I don't know. I gave it because of Dark Cloud and stuff. Yeah, I'd have a Sabbath one on here for talking about kind of stuff in the fall and kind of Halloweenish. I picked this one, maybe an odd one to pick. But yeah, so Tear is one of the ones I think of when I think of the autumn. Another one, this one definitely reminds me of the fall. Just the title, not the title, but some of the songs on it. And that's St. Vitus, Children of Doom. Great album. The only one with out the original, not the original, without Scott Regers or Scott Wino singles. This is with oh, now I gotta remember his name, and the disc is falling out. And this is with I'm gonna see because the print's gonna be so tiny. I can go read it. I can't remember his name because I can't read it right now because it's even this is small. But it's the singer for Count Raven sings on this one. The only one he sings on. But with the songs on here, it's got Children of Doom, which is an excellent track. Shadow of the Skeleton, I Am the Screaming Banshee, another great one. Imagination Man, Fear, and Bela, which is of course Bela Lugosi, I'm assuming. But there's there on the back there. But yeah, another one reminds you of the fall, kind of Halloween-like, so that's why it's one of the ones I listen to. This one definitely has a Halloween feel, or fall feel. And this one is from 2001. And it's Gravedigger. The Gravedigger. Let me take this out of the case, too. Because this is just too good not to. Come on. Every time I try to do something, it's going to be annoying. I should do this beforehand. Such a great cover. Gravedigger has some really amazing artwork for the covers. They're there on the back for the time. So, this is basically, the whole album is based on Edgar Allan Poe. His works, so it's got that kind of feel to it. Son of Evil, The Gravedigger, The Raven, of course, The House, King Pest, Sacred Fire, Haunted Palace, Silence. It's a really good album. The Gravedigger, this is a really good one to start with. The later ones, so I call it later, it's 20 years ago, but later for them. But really good stuff. So that's another one that the fall. And I can't have an album about fall and Halloween kind of theme stuff then without this. But this one here, with this man, one of the ones great album, 1987. King Diamond, Abigail. So, creepy looking, so Halloween-like. And, of course, this one's got the great, what do you call it? Excuse me. Mansion on the, hold on. I gotta say this right. Mansion in the Darkness. Family Ghost, one of my favorite songs by King Diamond. 7th Day of July. Omens. Love Omens. Black Horseman. This one has Shrine on it. This one also has, a great picture of King in the back. This is some bonus tracks on here and some demos and a live concert at the time. Really good. Again, Halloween, fall kind of thing. This one, too, I had plenty, but this one is really going to get a reason why it's on this one. I picked this one from 1980-something. I can't see the date of this, but it doesn't matter. It's Sam Hain 3, November Coming Fire, or So In, where they think it's really supposed to say it. But great, you see the old Danzig-looking skull on there, but it's not the same not the same band as it would become, but it's not too far. It's almost like the hybrid of what might become, kind of what could become, and what Misfits kind of were in its own little doomy gothic way. But this one has In the Grip, Mother of Mercy, great song. Let the Day Begin, Halloween 2, November's Fire, Human Pony Girl. Again, reminds you of Halloween in the fall, so it's on here. One of the albums always that. 2 more to go. This one, another band I talk about their one album all the time. I must have shown us on this channel 5 or 6 times. I don't talk about this one as much, but again, it reminds me of the fall and the time of year. Halloween, Keepers of 7 Keys too. Eagles Fly Free is in this one. Rise and Fall, Love One, Dr. Stein. We got The Right, Save Us, Love Save Us. Love that song by them. I Want Out, of course, the epic Keeper of 7 Keys. Again, another one reminds me of the fall, so it's one that outside the show with this one. And the last one for this is perfect for this Halloween, Falloween, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it here, and that is from 1996. Typo Negative, October Rust. You gotta have October Rust because it's perfect for that. Mellow album from October. This is like the mellowest one I think they ever had. It's Typo Negative, but it's got an atmosphere to it. Love You to Death. Green Man, Red Water, My Girlfriend's Girlfriend, great song. Die With Me. In praise of. Oh my God, we keep praise of what? Why can't I read what this says? Bacchus, that's why. Cinnamon Girl, the Neil Young song they do on this one too. And this really crazy title, The Glorious Liberation of People's Tectonic Republic of Finland by the combined forces of the United Terrorists of Europa. That's just the craziest song ever. Title of it all. But anyway, October Rust, Typo Negative. Another great one for the October fall. So yeah, a little video on that. So I figured that'd be kind of fun to do. I might do this for each season for albums that kind of remind me of the season. It's funny because during the fall, I was listening to a lot of thrash metal. But the thrash metal doesn't remind me of the fall for some reason. That's why I didn't put anything on this list. But anyway, that's my list of the fall albums. Anyway, if any albums you guys listen to that you listen to like this time of year, because certain albums you want to do this time of year, put in especially in the October, November area that you listen to, maybe not. Put in the comments and let me know what they are. And let me know what you think of these albums. So that's it. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and comment, like I said. And that's it. Let's keep rocking metal alive. We'll see you next time.